Good afternoon. I think I should say good morning, good evening, wherever you find yourself. This is GN Radio UK, as you know. Thank you for sticking and staying with us. We know we are behind time. We are almost 50 minutes late, but this is due to unforeseen circumstances beyond our control. We hope you forgive us and we'll get on. We have special doctor, a resident doctor in the house, Dr. Richard Eghan. Today he's decided to move away from the conventional treatment of medical issues, but it's going to be a bit of a social intermixed with medicine, right? Doc? Okay, doctor, in the first place, you're welcome. Doc, I think for me, will be a Kojo many Dr. Richard Eghan who if you dream her. Say a catch ya catch on fight chair, business your mind but the young people say yet about live you be normally you can't pure medical issues but and doc say a person need discuss social stroke medical I intertwined or start here we know where he's taking us, which direction he's taking us, and a from Pamicho Mepese if baby I made the phone lines to Betumuna or friends Assembia and our contributions there. What friend also will contribute to Doctor Pachoma Father Pacho Casadin Demon, the Mike Nakasadin, yeah. Nyamia do me share 2 weeks ni lectures ni kika within 7 minutes. And my busy. Okay. Nature for sure ni say baba but omo say what food so do ni na. I do hakakra ko do hakakra. And then ye topic ye diabetes. That's what we told them. But then I know what. And when you pray, it's truth, it's worry. It's the and in the rule of society, when you part of our life, it's a prayer answering God. It's a prayer answering God. It's a prayer answering God. The social aspect and everything. It's a prayer answering God. When you pray, community and social issues, the prayer answering God. When was the last time you prayed? When was the last time
response to the real first of all, there was the role and I said, human factor very important. And some the area diabetes na kasa about. I see area say nipa bebre and I say ko kasa be can and sorry and ma preocupe. Until this over can see area once and answer diabetes and someone. That is I say okotwetwen and you may be at the bemu kakra because it's area they are tini na nipa bebre so in fact say you can't population a war is area and answer diabetes. Any diabetes na someone also personal pa na in fact any pakra ebenya omunni mu no kura no doso sa area no say me free as na me about social aspect in lifestyle. The first of all no yen to sa topic na sa na me ma diabetes no me because I say me linking it to
your 7 minutes to break. Okay. 7 minutes now can for bro so. And sana after break you main
what is happening is enipa omo diabetes and na omo benya diabetes edoso and na say CH area no edoso pa na part of the reason you bekum mechechi mu amawakuno but then no memma focus no akọ if it's a lifestyle, right. Member focus not on society, social issues are a contribute to more to Saudi way. Even to contribute to also Kasafa cultural maybe, especially among young ethnic, black ethnic minority, Krumha. Yes, socio-cultural issues, the way we live our lives, your beliefs, near my GD, enemy. Ningina no adebia say who can reassem in modern times who can any medical case now one fact one boss our contest no so kakra now so be can biara oni pa no beti ase but oni mu say bia na ono so ni niema bi oye ekura ka ho bi ntina sa yare na kura ba in the first place.
Okay,
we are trying to tell listeners to say and then per se will be a programming and a bad boy, papa, say questions, but and then a young Kasabi breed, Momono, a better how a better measure how a moso multi near moso move for free the year, you know, Nini motion free, maybe a moso one day train, and in your person will be Sabia, Mobisaya. Now, ma a Jumano. I saw, and as I grown up so ye, my associate just said the year, you know.
Give and take, right?
Exactly.
So when a topic need young fans a topic be modern lifestyle and habits that contribute to our health.
Yeah.
Okay.
The area no acquire diabetes. Say our health, we
intertwine it.
And we link it to one particular disease for now.
Okay.
And then we'll continue. Next time we talk about another disease.
Okay.
But you take the society, we take community issues, nearly a link it.
Okay.
So the reason why I won't go diabetes about your ankle. The reason why I work in the air cost more. The reason why I walk the air say Coco J a panier for your flumo and brabia or bra or be a brabia to Nanka only one tablet. I feel by the same and I would the old side cry, no me, look your mommy, no me, no so crying working. Into your mouth, panier a insulin self for him and son out doing. So why? I was here to answer me, baby. I say, intermittent a year count diabetes from this angle.
From that,
say, Bell be a better and never be a say. We say, yeah, the blame never the brave will be so. But one thing we don't do is say, we don't blame things on ourselves. Because you're taking your pain. Self-equal, yes, diabetes, crown, a papa, yes, soon we are rare sometimes. And therefore, no, a banner sapa, akɔyɛ sɛ Ghana biribiara obi anwɛ ne election na ɛyɛ sunsun bi na ɛgye election ne fii ne nsɛm de kɔma obi foforɔ. You see, we don't take personal responsibility. And some personal responsibility no asɛm ne yɛte a yɛbɛka yi. Nti me Dr. Eghan, my lectures is about how you, the individual, can take control over your life, over your health. Now, also bit my baby afa situation now, or find yourself in. Nti yɛbɛka diabetes asɛ no sɛdeɛ ɛbrɛ no kyɛ yɛbɛstarte a megya yɛbɛha adwene nti na gye sɛ yɛhwɛ ma ɛbrɛ no twa mu na
okay, it for me the fairness contact numbers no be good abɔnten then when Dr. Kasaka Kra also a friend about our contribution student lines na 0203 735 8820 0203 735 8820 and I say 0203 286 0185 Mississippi 0203 286 0185 Ubenya yung WhatsApp line is 07787 939958 0778 7939958 and I say call abefo ntintan so say na ka no www.gnradiouk.com Facebook Zubenya or GN Radio UK, YouTube GN Radio UK, Twitter GN Radio UK. Therefore, pamucho munte mukuchu mumayen a few minutes yonkutia edanka yamrana bills kakraka yutwea. Na yebiu kama Dr. Richard Eghan, expert in public health. Oni afa a friend is discussion ya kwantu him to you try your back kakra dem say Okay, eti for damasi say mwatwe ama yakwaba yakuchaye bills. Sisi bibi okwe mama Dr. Richard Eghan I take you bana on your journey on this particular issue. Doc,
Yeah.
the road is your front.
Mate, me can be and sana a co-break, Kasafa social factors a link it to your health, and your yari was so. And society play a very important role, say. Me abbreviate me call Ghana na yen na baby we traveled. Kwa your baby. Na yɛba no mehwɛ sɛ area na yɛnam no mehwɛ amount of dust anaasɛ mfuturo na ɛhɔ ara na me driver meka kyerɛ no sɛ unrolling glasses no yɛnsɔ air condition because it was just too bad. Na yɛyɛ bɔtɔ saa mfuturo no mbisa ɔmo gyina around mebisa driver no sɛ what about these people? How did they manage? Because bebree ɛwɔ shops wɔ kwan no ho ɔmo tɔn adeɛ bi tete kwan no ho ɔmo tɔn adeɛ bi wɔ shops mu. I said, Doctor, how am I getting sao? But you're better not to because any idea kwan no yɛ ne net and not. Now, why am I saying this? The idea of friend health, it's not just about I would say diabetes and yet you say if the virus abe and and yet virus per se and the diabetes there. You to say diabetes a lifestyle related and I say bibia a fat a quite faso a quite faso it's not area see. So lifestyle a very important role.
Yeah.
And as social and our society also it play a very important role. In some countries, in actual fact, almost the aspect, almost to tuna kakra. The aspect of the social aspect of health, I know more it one brand so almost to tuna kakra because some food trees are making. Ubia or some food tree, for over a certain period, create problems. Part of the problems, not just and same just a few years time, 5 years down the line or so. But it be effect. And when you partner so, your lifestyle, you're playing fast areas. Especially Africans, now we can't say something and relating more to Africans and say aboriginal.
Okay.
Because your lifestyle is like this. You're about which is fine. I'll say Juma, which is very good. Because when you're a Juma, where then what your bills? The person be need and I say, yeah, feet, I'm a few other countries have and my friend foreigners will have. Because what you so you has say, we'll start here, whichever way, we will be beginning anyway.
Yeah.
And originally, no free baby. And mostly, yɛkasa ɛfrɛ yɛnuanom no invite ɔmo sɛ ɔmo ntie saa nsɛmsɛm yi bi because sɛbi ɔmo nti and then very very important things bebree yɛ sɛbi ɔsɛ megya all these things wɔ ɔmo na mɛba bɛyɛ saa program because of people because of nipa nti wɔho na wuro play no ɛna wɔsɛ wo so te aseɛ na wohunu nea ɔsɛ woyɛ from now onwards. Diabetes is a real your genetic aspect. It's in fine your the biological aspect and as a genetic aspect. Now I don't know you bit man can say who ni pebi bush ni bi your blood relative just say mommy and our papa.
Yep.
Enya saya really be and so nya saya really be penya. Move on tell them say he have fever no hama dey kakra so na me na keka kakra move on tell kakra that room had any many people no and as I'm saying so my little papa enya bia e likely because I had out in ye e likely so betimi enya but enye definitely say was unya Until likely they say it's ancestor yare no genes no and I'm especially from obitis or papa and our mommy. Omo by we are saying, and I in line, almost family lines no more. No, let's say the possibility no horrible saying can ubeti me enya and the probability no horrible. But the fact is say, man no preparing and doesn't mean say necessarily no. And what say unya. Into Canadian nanka scientists like ourselves no. It busy a lot of argument, you debate no on the fact to say to be a when ya diabetes be a no passing on to the back. But we've realized say factors are a mad diabetes about too broad, too complex.
There's a normal be brave.
Multifactorial, said the AMA because that simple say, oh, when you see a papa you or we see, but Uber in Chelsea hospital, you will ask our question and say, do you have a condition like diabetes or an important question? I will say they build the case. You buy sure why you build the case, you build it. And I whatever it is profile be a big so at the above. One of the things people start say, who be your blood relative in your beer. But then made Dr. Eghan so by me clinical. The only thing I may not be such a question in the air. Now another thing I make a say, you'll be sad because it is a routine question. But say, oh my men no papa beer. The may make me a say, and your most probable say all things being equal. So I feel I'm explaining all things being equal because say mommy and papa all suffer from diabetes, especially be a papa crying child the baby. Because sometimes diabetes is one of the things that it me cause me say it me nipa cry one sa and now when it too a crow to me too to the extent whereby yeah. Na ekrono because all the diabetes chrono and so that I just said there was special treatment and the man for to be able to overcome that chrono. Also no. It so being a diabetes to that level no many crowd because your baby a friend retinopathy I'm talking about that. Problems blurry eyes many quite me fra. So obi through that level now your name ne ba na I was so careful. Name no the I can say genetics in there one thing. Yetina can say papa enya bi obetimenya. But what about you? Ya can say genes say ubetimenya doesn't mean say I was say utimenya. Until we always want people to understand that point to say you can say you real be unless you need to say sickle cell there and they are passing on that into automatically and so we are sickle cell right from the beginning and not different from diabetes as it develop because say man with diabetes and yes you now diabetes then will be develop but depend on what type. There were two types of diabetes for the time being. There's another type which we'll talk about later on. So I just want to bring you kakra into it.
Yeah.
The biological aspect.
Let him follow.
Social aspect. At the same time.
Yeah.
Until you can set diabetes. You juvenile onset diabetes. Juvenile onset diabetes. Juvenile abofra. Started from juvenile level. Now I know. Now I don't know. Most of scientists now say you will be brain friendly type 1 diabetes for a reason. Because diabetes and can be a joke. That can na no. No. Maybe be caught wrong. Something may have happened. Now the pancreas now it produces insulin. Insulin so na control situation. Into the biara aduane biara no especially aduane carbohydrate and now be a starch will be what happens they say body need produce be a friend pancreas they produce referred insulin and there's a gland I am kind of organ but friend gland because was system be medically speaking your system be a friend endocrine system and so gland na pancreas it play part of it it's not a baby can't say your organ which is okay there's nothing wrong with that but most doctors will say it's a gland because a gland because it produces hormone. Hormone now your friend of insulin.
Okay.
Until moment ubewu abofra na so akra o nyini a wonya type 1 diabetes na juvenile onset diabetes no continue produce
Insulin.
Continue producing insulin like at all. So when you sa juvenile and that's a type 1 now, pancreas need to me and produce insulin.
Okay.
And about the sana your cells be within sa pancreas now beta and alpha cells. And sa cells no ebe say bedroom stage into and produce bra. And on I say you afraid be an inflammation due to say onipa nya autoimmune disease B. Also a very tricky kakra sa type 1 there. For the fact to say pancreas na crown or all right to but it produce yeah say there's a connection between immune system be called wrong and my immune system no is set upon cells na a war pancreas no and I started say destroy them. And all.
Okay.
And then type 1 no in the type 1 patient there our body may produce insulin.
Type 1 there no.
Type 1 there no.
Okay.
Into what type 1 there now was say most often or see a more able to control sugar. At the same time, or see a more BB a bayer artificial synthetic insulin. And nipa na omo wo yefunu panier no e found a type 1 for because sa panier na wo one insulin injection a synthetic and not artificial one
because it's a pancreas need to me produce the more from the external
well they ain't your friend synthetic.
Okay.
So
and then naturally
right almost synthesize pharmaceutical labs.
Okay.
Now you see you can't someone sometimes I not me client can bantem de bribo hono de also I na kwam na aya na me can health asema because a year we can say a profession I'm here very passionate in so if you say aya me the middle level be about say me very passionate about you say the ekika call aya me di ya obebre ewo the way a nipa yeah can say before you live your life ewo if you say well we don't pay any particular attention to our body. I'm very sorry to say that not only here, because there was a time you call baby or Ghana, maybe people say, but then to send you people check up and I said, Doctor, or the other
check out.
What I say? I say, or the other. I'm so or the other saying. Oh, I was surprised. But then again, I mean, young marble for some send be back can say, and don't tell us so young marble for some there be. The person may mount here say the same. Sa yarea yebo boss yi. Enipa bi wu bi. Enkwala bi nyenye bi. Na ye parent planning. It was later on. Ebi akwala yankan wayankan on phone ontimi thrive. Enipa bi brain ko ye. Then the Africa bi ameba can ha me na me be ka chewe. Socially no, obekọ asori bi obi aka tell some am obey. Yes, wow, then that comes to close the gap because many jina hono mo they can't tell me say, Madam, me no and I find hospital. Me abofra because see we are now about diabetes. Now, another misconception the way before you team will be say, oh, diabetes they say is area. And then never be discounted the fact because you diabetes or and it's not this topic here. I mean, cancer topic, you mean fact, mean casa elf, now mean for community behavior and don't change. I was saying cacao.
I don't do room.
It's a community behavior, especially in our community, Black community, especially African community. No, ye conception, ye fafa yarea one, and ye idea sebe to me dia na ye ya. If you say me who ya really be.
Yeah, bro, for kind it leaves much to be desired.
Much to be desired. Na
If for move one chair, dog emergency call
me a very important call. Me very sorry. Fred, I'll call you back. Hello.
Dr. Foodman just emergencies. It just a deal what you say.
I feel I'm holding number. I'm never been to my second. You know, the person can say. So, what any of these conditions now, in fact, now, and like I said, also lifestyle, it play a very important role.
Doc, but am I symptoms of
diabetes?
Yes.
Anything, but minimum sometimes
because ebia between ebia na movie I mean ebia tifu onusu tifio or will be onusu nim
because a very important topic.
Yeah.
In person, if you know what you say, inquire to me. And I'm a person with this parents are say, me demystify a month for say, and yet and penny for 9 years for
now I have a way fra but it develop young fan it develop lifestyle. Okay.
That's type 1 maybe for some reason, you know, one will say any pin man before you be
also for some reason medical people
for very good medical reason. If you say I will say maybe a while on insane obenya diabetes throughout insane but you oh, anti as my year can quite see.
A honor na mean obenya unyan saying obenya.
Yeah, I will say obi on one not only diabetes. You will be the third diabetes now. Can say me come once
later time.
Remember about the I mean they too sincere because they link it to the baby inside no.
Aye.
Because I will mommy it was a flow it will moja Kai say on akola yenyamno and I said mother any say and I said conception no cause na baby need grow up. O did from the mommy of course. Be a funny mammy system no nutrients maybe nutrients. And the animal nutrients maybe is passed on to the unborn baby and for the fetus no. So the situation and so or mammy system one and well controlled. There's a possibility, although say research in your mind point to say definitely also be
okay.
But you see, Kai said, Akolano signals, if we are say signal the baby say me show my na de sugar signal, but they need to be in control near the idea. A program of mind, you know. What people don't understand about your life, especially say no signal the brain. And controlling your brain. Into what show mammy ye from Murano. Signals be a woo body a pick it from, or brain a pick it from mamma, a body behavior, no, and very serious. And into there, so onion, your banana, that's all no alcohol, I meant no alcohol. Because it can play apart from the toxicity which will produce. Ama say baby Kai say another human being system. And therefore no baby a no you may think say it doesn't affect that child. Say na unya so gestational diabetes and I say that gestational diabetes is when a obanyim no when diabetes. And here gestational. Or we are most of the time no omo me lucky need to me it me feel also. But it is not always the case.
Naturally.
It's not always the case. Obi or one, it may cook a cancel after a warm pono, which me
carry on.
Carry on. Now the baby not shame me so I get lucky, especially says my minimal diabetes on the genes more. Obey me a passing on. And you know, diabetes type 1 there, when you come out of the friend saying sometimes no, in fact, it doesn't have to automatically happen to you. But type 1 for some reason, no, it will develop. Now it develop kakra bo say baby stage bi akwara no asichire e wo so asichire no wo so na nso so no ebia na obi aponi na akwara ni nyini na afetem bia when sometimes lethargy no ayemre na onyema bebrebe happen na ebia akwara ni nyini inti ene type 1 no inti na friend juvenile onset diabetes. Now, maybe type 2 no so answer na the symptoms no aba.
Okay.
Because both type 1 and type 2 mean symptoms
linked. Okay.
Linked somehow. Type 2 diabetes here where onipa if for some reason o pancreas it produce insulin all right. Now so still body diabetes sugar control is not happening properly. So insulin and the control sugar there. Like I was saying, pancreas is able to produce insulin there. I didn't tell again to me and control sugar situation. Because insulin, it is a original, we watch echo church, to usher, ejina church, and now or invite a month for your wakakotra or some transfer. It's insulin, only ushers diabetes and situation into places where they have to go and sit in the body cells.
There be eco function.
Eco function. I say, body cells, I don't know, body is not building blocks. Within the before any part of health will be is within your cells, your tissues, and your organs. Not to be also with myself area as I say or take simple biology of cells, tissues and organs and its systems. What do you have to do to bring what we call homeostasis and now say balance to the body? Say, your success in treating people over the years, the fact is that we pay much attention to the cells. Don't tell you how one is or kind of fashion and you can't question anybody. But what I do, and the reason why I'm here successful in any case I'm a treaty, let me go through treaty. Is the fact that we pay much attention to the cell. The cell is the building block. So you tell me the foundation of this building is good. We are at risk. Sana our body the building blocks, say a few problems about cells are problematic, and it can create a lot of problems for you. Now, type 2 diabetes, for some reason, most of the time, not patients of type 2 diabetes, the body is able to produce insulin. But ashes, and then my first cells, I shall never have a situation semi cause cells, or quite cells now catchers, and we don't recognize, we don't even know you anymore. Oh, I shall really who rather. Into the end, you were situated family,
As you mean, say, pancreas na redundant, and that's it.
I more or less rather insulin, okay. They were the body now can function, and
I reject it.
Problem about
Okay.
physiology in koyi. Into therefore, wait to produce insulin, produce, and so that's it. You go
I bet how you distribute it.
To me, insulin to me because cells, let's say, almost reject insulin. They find maybe insulin resistance. Into cells may catch insulin, catch it. Into something is wrong with the cells. There's no proper communication in the body. I mentioned the word signals.
Yeah.
Into signaling was not going well. It is the cells I am numb to the insulin, I am numb to acetylene now, and I said carbohydrates now, and I said nutrients now. The cells need it so badly
to process,
because without the nutrients not air into the cells, you don't produce energy, you don't repair anything, because we eat to survive. It's a our system, who did to survive. Apart from energy production now, you hear a piano and that's a nutrients. Now free a piano, And my associate my survival. Human life is about survival anyway.
Yeah.
Many of you can say, and then I'll get and say, one to one of Ghana. I say, I. Because I didn't now go on to a no 2 week. What's the dog? Hey, now, this because all survival. These Kakana and Tuntun Bedi was as you so or enough to do. In other for people don't pay attention to these things. Who come on once now? Then it tells you, said the creator of this world, the country will say, may it be actually to protect yourself, to prolong your life.
Your life.
One prolong your life. And you know, Santon Queen said he is survival. And when you know how to survive. But some human beings, most human beings don't know how to survive. Most people don't even know how to take care of their body. Most people even think, say, body it takes care of itself. Only the need to say, opinti bia,
In maintenance, really.
what you say? Type 2, no better stage, you know, body didn't function here. Because of that, the situation, because we be resisting insulin, no? Insulin means to me the natural duty. It's a situation now, what cells in ya, no, the energy man. A situation so,
I short to.
Then, say, so for a while.
But meanwhile, it's being produced, but the cells are rejecting it.
Exactly. And so there are two ways of describing type 2 characteristics in you. But when you're aware, say the sugar is being the insulin is being produced, but the cells are not actually accepting them.
Mm-hmm. That's a type 2.
That's a type 2. That's where signaling any connections be the edgeman. I don't know if we say electric signals.
And reception.
It's very good. No, human body is an electrical system. It's an electronic system. It is, we are systems. I use system a lot. And I understand the reason why I use system. Because we hear signals. You talk signals if you brain, now communicate with the rest of the organs and the systems in the body. And you know, say too fast so star, obey a day, it won't work. Another way of it describe type 2 diabetes corona, and they say there are occasions where the pancreas is unable. There's an occasion where the pancreas is unable to actually produce the right quantity, the physiological quantities are body may need. And there are two ways you can describe type 2 diabetes. One is where the body cannot produce enough insulin. The other is where the body can produce enough insulin, but the cells are rejecting them.
Right.
That's type 2 diabetes. Whichever way you describe it, first of all, Eghan, analysis I obey. Yeno or by in China. Yeno expert, no health consultants, no doctors, no, will look into the case and study what exactly is going on. Intimating for radio, Sunni TV, so as each area may do a best Sadodo. Yes, I'm saying. Because first of all, again, I will treat you. Are you treating type 1 and not type 2? What do you understand by type 1 and not type 2? Because you have to understand the disease. Yeah, really be pathogenesis and that's a pathophysiology. Because one tears here, na say when you say, me ma obi asichire edru working man. It's chance. Because yes, scientists, you're a little bit skeptical when you know, and there's a reason for that. Because every knowledge we have is tested. Bibiara meka it's a tested fact. So me to me support me the maker, me to me koka, the maker, and it is from experimentation. I cost over the years. And you know, so we catch them say, treat diabetes, and we say diabetes is better now treat. Me have diabetes is better now treat. Because the question is a type 1, who treat the same? Because symptoms, general symptoms, of type 1, type 2, or gestational diabetes, and just few of the things I'm going to mention to you. Polyuria, Johnson iron tata as well. Frequent urination, polyuria, frequent urination on the other side. Apart from that, polyphagia, and come.
Doc. Sorry, that frequent urination is related to, well, correct me if I'm wrong. Is related to prostate, Anna.
It does. And until say uko baby but you no be so treat you will be some question or be some maybe. Because questions we are patient and you have to ask questions. What you say? Yes, sir, would say that's your brain and not of a chance.
At this point in part, your mommy telephone line into get. It is for Damas telephone lines near 0203 735 8820. And I said 0203 286 0185. But your Mrs. Subium 0203 735 8820. And I said 0203 286 0185. Doc Mpacho.
No. And in the air question said frequent urination. Yare or also an symptom a frequent urination. But we limit this discussion to diabetes now. Yeah. Not obi what diabetes are all Johnson. Sorry, go on no go cry need diabetes, but not Sir Johnson here come once any. Of course, so be. Not so Johnson we as see I know so for Johnson. And no, a bit near man says, oh, yeah, very man, a bit of man say, name poke maybe now prostate. But the idea who was asked a question here, say, I didn't know come checking out every one is which. Because when a culture say general,
I know the point.
Exactly. When a culture say general, frequent urination is one of the cardinal symptoms of type 2, both 1 and 2.
Diabetes, no.
Diabetes, no.
Okay.
It is a food say we need a cocoa hey, go check in a way. Because type 2 they're the most commonest.
Ukona say maybe before.
Near investigate
right.
Not your share near treaty. Then say, Ubepo baby the atna. Nemo what is so be a big this to a pacoto. Obi was crowing women run. Obi introducing your amma. So I'm running chain. No, we saw maybe Dr. Eghan say, and then I said, I may make you to the now. Well, I teach you who Ghana's massa. We are never may more papa. Me, I'm telling me, what is the number of people I have treated? Diabetes, hypertension, even stroke. And my crowd, the fertility crowd is uncountable. And yet, not so many. Who travel home? Extra ticket. Ako Ghana. Well, I'm not saying say me better than anybody else, but in fact, who say son no go Britain he can help you, papa. Now who says kind of interest ticket, say Ghana ticket about 1,000 BB. Now who go trace cano, then the problem na me here, na me way. I go to chair and ask me who ne casa, ne and this send your market leading a life, lifestyle, na me baso.
Okay.
We will say that can be the first of all, Emma on to me no one had diabetes in the first place, because type 2 diabetes maybe aging our lifestyle. So unlike type 1 maybe a immune system issue. Something happens. And up till now, we scientists
we are still looking for it.
We are still looking for why such autoimmunity happen and man the body it seize upon the pancreas cells and destroy them. We are trying to understand autoimmunological issue, but type 2 dear. Type 2 dear is very common. And type 2 also has got nothing to do with say so pancreas to produce insulin. Now say type 2 type 2 insulin production and to say the type 1 and produce type 2 need they produce
but
undistributed. But it may not be enough. That's number 1. Number 2, if they produce more, but the cells will reject them. And again, the facts are here. I come see because my type 2 now agree. Now, type 2, no, they tell you say So the big kind of signals everybody can be a brain no issue too. Signals on my end. Maybe a BCBR no
Communicating.
Signals, not communicating. Or communicating with yourselves and getting they are passing information, electrical information, and you have to from rubber tissues, you produce about system can see.
It's all communication.
Being communication. It is our communication must flow. Now, any man communication is seen communication, and no final. The brain will. I'm going to mention one or two of them.
Okay.
And that is your own lifestyle. How many hours do you sleep? Also, maybe 3 hours. Maybe about 3 hours to see maybe no, that 3 hours is okay. No. You can never be. And now there is different levels of sleep. And another now die. Oh man, me told see masa. You have not gone to what we call deep sleep. Because one of these days. Because your lifestyle and one of the most problematic ones. Lifestyle because any papi and they are not sleeping. Now, so will be a owner. Now, chronologically, you will say, what and follow patterns.
Though, okay, I believe say we don't get enough sleep.
I'm trying to say, those who even claim they even sleep,
they don't.
Most of them don't, because if, as I was saying, you have a light sleeper. Many you haven't slept because you see, there were levels of sleep. There were different levels. There were nebia. So we started now follow natural way of life. Who said at a point in when you brought and pemua, there were first stage of sleep, first stage. Now, Ubekos have first, and then when it take on any friend to the bananas related to all. And no people no sorry. And no first stage, and no not but and yet deep sleep. Not deep. And to who we are, I use myself with my studies. Meaning sometimes I feel semi deprived. Me catch also who me. So most of the time, maybe I would deprive and now because me come courses, some of the courses I have done recently now, between 7 and 9. If it's so be that is the time I mean time. I don't get enough sleep. And there be a deep sleep, I don't go deep into the sleep or what's it called. Because I go deep sleeper. This is where you enter into subconscious world. That is the time who go deep.
That's when you are gone.
At that point, 82 krana. And so say,
okay. And now kokra.
Also go deep. So deep sleep, and the yin say, and go ye. Now for me, send everybody a medical student to be and be also swimming the making. Into Siana, no coffee crown or the Siana, says I believe it. Into adjusting a mind, it says I believe it. I was so called back to normal, and you find ways and means of getting back to normal. Yes. Now, what would your habit? For years, with that 3 hours a day. Now the catch up so you're healthy. No. If you say, you're really the number of people that have diabetes or only one, and can you ever show? Recently, research on that type 2 diabetes. Yeah, they concentrate efforts. Black and Asian minority ethnic populations. Many efforts, because some to my saying yes, I research, will be on choose community. Now they mean who, Black and Asian communities. So so common. Currently, about just say 1 in 5. And I want to tell you, say, diabetes in your idea, go house, if you say, no, oh, maybe okay, he, as if you are a big can. Oh, massa, as if you are a You don't have a clue. So when you say a situation na wo kind of said you would be abroad, you'll be very careful. Because it will get to a point where the body not say when it is poorly managed, say the Africans maybe poorly manage their diabetes, no. And the reason why I want diabetes near no 6. Now yama panya se fokobo we no shows something is not going right. In Ponegene type 2. When you say type 2 a manageable. When you say type 2, someone managing here no form. Type 1 you move your doctors need to really slow the treatment because it's easy. No credit the one they can back. Because type 2 near related to a lifestyle, how you fast to live your life. That's why I mentioned society in what I was talking about. I was going to talk about today.
Yeah.
And why you fast so we are saying. And Juma we I was out there because I say someone now who have abused your body no. Who now? If you say a part of what is making you a natural human being. Every human being, every system, I renounce as well, be a follow biological laws and natural laws. Part of the laws, then they say, I was here follow part in B to say sleep. There's something called sleep-wake cycles, and that's sleep-wake patterns. I was so follow, not follow you. So you'll be a one night. Now the number one. But who said, this stage, you know, the brain, no. Our casache the rest of the body, no signals ni edwuma. Enti nipa omonya type 2 diabetes no efam. Wo okura na maame ni bi, ni papa ni bi, ni busu ni bi but wanya. And it is very common that way. Type 1 no dey ubetimi aka say type 1 no only happens because of genetics and now because of immunopathology, immune system, maybe are treating that thing. But type 2 maybe most of the time a lifestyle. Most of the time, a baby aboti. So we're one of these people who live in the poorly deprived houses. Then go full 7 because some kind of moody. Obi on more cocoa shed the moon to me now. Obo on now order and yes, I know that. But what baby and not be saying, and not one or all into society plays a very, very important role when it comes to human health of the 21st century. And our lifestyle, send a medical canon. A choir of first one would did that. A choir of first one would did. And another thing. Because diabetes, now, as I said, no, the symptoms are not in the wood. Because who don't so especially in the night. Who sorry 4 or 5 times. But then we are Emma, you need to can say a prostate because prostate is just to me. Emma, which you need so, especially in the night. Then there's another thing. Diabetes, there's also another something, cardinal something called polyphagia, and now say a deal in 10. The sad comedy peculiar about that, you know, a joke.
The common symptom.
Diabetes, no, polyphagia, no, anajo,
Come. And then getting kitty. That's not
I don't know, common casacas to say, who are one common to, especially in the night, was or say, yeah, maybe every night, I feel very, very hungry.
Okay. Although what did you normal, Biani?
Although what did you normal, you know. And you know, and to sort of come and about so. Another thing, there's a polyphagia, there's a frequent urination, a come, and there were other symptoms as well. But these are the two major cardinal symptoms that diabetes and so etimima sabe wo ha asawani so ebrimu. In fact, nipa aba menchen a almost say na ka omani so brimu omonti ase the fa no ye hwe na diabetes so. And it's breathe and I said, you know, those things no. Wow, into the major you know, sergeant so na ye kan. And na edie no. On the major no. These are very, very important symptoms of diabetes, especially both type 1 and type 2.
Type 2.
Now, so we will be a tired night na we are and very, very easy say waiting in that
I develop be.
And also no we will be a would late.
Hey.
And the entire mechanics I say now you're very continuous once you go on with the delay, but once in a while we go also say a habit.
The delay habit mean
which mean the entire which mean say one. So we did later, wouldn't mean digest it well. Wouldn't mean body need to mean digest it a baby very, very well. Late eating a dear said, Utaya, and yet diabetes friend of it. It can create a whole lot of different type of conditions, blood pressure, and so on and so forth. Yen yanoma almost chrome has so many really diabetes and a high blood pressure near the end of free. Tell them they can't say they society lifestyle. If you say, let me say connect lifestyle to diabetes. So that you will know, say, especially type 2 no most often a lifestyle and a particular
right.
What I say. And yet say obi ena I do a question baby because obi sadi we ma actually no diabetes a no kese onipa no nanam empire so nro so baby obeko bia kwa kwhwe say yare aye no ne nan ehhehye no onte ase and intina nan hhehye ne sa obi ato ne dra na
Sunsun.
into all these things went on for a while tinipa no notice nani bad
Na kwechiri
because if you say sa na all these things no na diabetes more question. But no so full send no da kotia baby. One of the dear name bone who cry me where or call the crew na or so no sit down be but as or call the fee who hormone jama the night team baby now say na ko bo or something and if you hormone and now started so John not to him no full say
yeah no
mom for the watching but if you you cool you say na sana diabetes here you cannot see. If you say a cross started say 82 to no and sana obi catch and say I dear we dear minya
gonna go check it.
Na diabetes type 2. Wow, ono asusu kan yeso ho no a na odunso ntata so compta de rough and you know kitty bebre diabetes demonstrating na onya bi na emo no ono decide e say so dey go hospital there or local ko chinchin kona kakra no ahwede e koso ansa e bi kwa na dan fefa wasinti
obi tan
sometimes you catch it now say and yeah, before I bet you be dream the cock, Sanya Manasuno. Yet try say, you be dream the cost to say, and now you really naturally, Baniswana. And I also know, no function what you will say, diabetes, real, and what if you be one specific family be pen will be. And now see, we be from this side, dependent,
I am from Obia Humibi.
And yet, in public health medicine, say a area be Arabia. We are not saying say other areas cannot have it, but we are saying say due to certain contextual factors being so any pilot other people. That's all we say. If we have a cancer and before you and we have before you send a caneno, then Ghana graduate he will be classic, they will say cancer friend saying Ghana Libya who have friend cancer. Well, and these are the things I actually she between into Debiano, Yarabia or Honor, and you will know oh, we see you with the home. I deal with the Debian. Doc, they didn't catch me, meaning Bushium. Yet they are fate to get the young Massa.
I like that. We are fit pa.
Exactly.
Doc, at this juncture, my person me do wow personal number betu jana
So
it's
be
your foot
very,
your to me I'm frame studio line na omo for our personal. Dr. Richard Eghan number 07904 603418 07904603418. Mo try studio line na se mo sanka mo betimi afre Dr. Eghan we any personal number or no doctor you know he's used to emergencies.
Yeah. And there's another number, so if I come out.
Okay, but you are
And yet 0744 86 02 963. 0744 86 02 963. And these are the things, and also so yeah. So we do for first one when you we'll try second one. Yeah, person who more days of contact here. Very important.
yeah.
Brenna Mapani, Mufan chain, because that never be so other places now send attending to another program. Into the Mufan chain, then we know. So that topic we are very passionate about it.
We haven't I don't think we've exhausted it.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
we will see it twice. Until next week, hopefully, we have twice. Now maybe all the things that we need because we are going to tell no. Man go deep into maybe. Especially symptoms now that they man go deep into go deep next time. Make sure say open say otibia mekancho. Diabetes in area say the ebusunya bi mu pe area. Obi a betimi especially type 2 diabetes. And they are very common at the moment in nipa mo wono a omo nim no. In fact omo enim omo nim no do so che omo wo ya diagnose yo.
Those who have and they don't know they have.
They have no are more than even those who already know.
It is said they already looked on him, say we look. Okay. Omo yare no. Omo nim say omo. Okay. Omo doso saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
is a bad signal, isn't it?
This is how common, and especially in your community, no. The brain no any one. And I can say, and your fault. I don't want to actually say for because say I shall say I'm fan
Debbie.
You crew no almost fast and share Obia nim say we are crana and what say the baby at teach maka or body one now Philippine and now TB in Korea. I was said straight away, no, and I was say, which need a consult to a doctor and as a medical center. One fine show was sister. And then two medical centers na kasa and as clinics na sabi. And yet are common, no. And yet I mean sabi this herbal clinics near their dear a bed or so organic crana. And you know government hospitals no they said I'm not so. You know.
Doc, I mean Send our pick on Mingo Mintias, is curable, right?
Type 2, yes.
It's curable.
In fact, doctors be ever catch or say a manager. Now, I don't blame them. Cure not any day when it's a real one. I cannot.
Okay.
Because
a bit right
next week you must was you tell say you can't curable. What are we talking about? And you can say managing so. And the doctors need to be very prefer some can say managed.
Okay.
Manageable. And the reason I say, so who cure diabetes and it's a main cancer more for ye. Obi or no free has a ticket out will be a organa mana treaty or the heba a year treaty no. Or come with us our question and say. Also be to me.
Doc, me bisa our question.
Okay. Yes, I really man. Yes, I'm saying. Obesa saying. Now, or see me son. It's I really me son say you. Yeah, it's that's all that we are trying to say.
Doctor, Chianipa Minunyanko.
Yo,
Ele Tata.
We did a sermon next week about your boss. Now, you must topic once more. It's almost you. Who Dr. Eghan next week?
Who knew about young?
Oh,
okay. Doctor, show any patience, you know.
We're patient now, TV.
Dear for Adam, must say, you hope say, we've taken a lot in on board, and it. When you me contact here, the doctor number to you, I'm waiting my contact or doctor emergency be our bit me offer. Stick and stay. Ellen Talks is next. On my preview of the topic, but I believe it's going to be very interesting. So but your muntamu kuchu na muntie Mama Ellen or the friend and saying about social issues, and so all those dealing intina young queen manti and kabuma next week Dr. Eghan Bay and wana yabana asabi yebetwa continuation of what we started today, diabetes, social our social habits that leads to diabetes and all that. And that must be somewhere for and okay, bye bye.
Que tout chez nous fléchisse et que toutes nos confessent Jésus-Christ est Seigneur.
Your help's coming from the Lord. It could be your bedroom. It could be your living room. Pray. Prayer changes every situation. Your help's coming from the Lord. Prayer is the only way. Prayer is the only way. Prayer is the only way. You want success, pray, pray, pray. You want breakthrough, pray, pray, pray. You want victory, pray. Oh, your help's coming from the Lord. When devil bless you, I'm gonna take all of them back. The fool thought he was a silently pass away. Jehovah bless you, he never take back. When Jesus bless you, he never take it back. Oh, when he bless you, he never take back. Oh, I'm a kneel down and pray, never take back. When Jesus bless, he never take you back. Oh, when he bless, he never take. Oh, come and kneel down and pray.